Hi guys, welcome back to the Getting Less Yesy podcast. And you want to say? So,
Hi guys, it's Anne Marie. Just cutting out some stuff for our upcoming episode.
so this is gonna be I feel like this is gonna be a somber. Is that a word? That's a word.
Yeah, that's a word.
Somber episode. We are doing vision boards for 2025.
Hey.
I'll take pictures of them and post them on our socials. But we're doing vision boards. So yeah, what we want to achieve, want for this podcast, what we want individually. So yeah, as when we post, it's like if you make a vision board, tag us in it. I'll repost it. Like, what are your guys' hopes and dreams?
Your goals, what you want for your upcoming self this new year.
Yep.
I feel like we kind of jumped the gun, like it's a little early, I think.
Sorry, it's never too early to envision what you want.
That's true. So we're just preparing, cutting out what we want to use and what we want to put on our board. So if you hear some in the background, yeah, and scissors and things like that, it's just us prepping.
Yes. So, Nanny, what are you putting? Like, what are some of the things you put on your vision?
I'm just gonna put things that I want for the future. Like, I really, really want to travel the upcoming year, and I don't know, just enjoy and relax, in life. Period.
Same. I have a whole hodgepodge of stuff.
Man, she's got so many things, guys. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm literally struggling right now, putting everything back in their spots.
Well, that's because I junk journal.
Yeah, but this is cool. I see why.
I just be out here trying to live my best life.
You're living it.
Thank you. Thank you. So there are a few things that I want to talk about because I think it's pretty funny. I know you don't like TikTok.
It feels though every episode we talk about TikTok.
Maybe that's a sign you need to
no.
engage in TikTok.
That's okay. I'll just hear about it from you.
So, well, you could have heard it in the news though. Did you hear about the lady that probably wasn't in her bingo card for 2024?
Oh shit! What?
She got caught stealing at Target and got arrested.
What?
Like I'm sure a lot of people do that. Oh man, like they were building up a case on her. So she's an actual TikToker, right?
Oh no,
she's a TikToker.
Is she stealing from Target?
And she was stealing from Target. Not only was she stealing from Target, she was recording herself shopping. Then she was buying her stuff. Little did they know that Target was all TikToking her ass.
What the hell? You have to be so ridiculously fine.
Sorry, guys, if I'm coughing. I got a cold.
Yeah, oh, man, I got to get you that medicine. She come over here talking about, no, I'm not sick. But yeah, I'll take some medicine if you have it.
But she was stealing from Target. Like, she had like a fake, well, not a fake, but a tag that she kept and used that to scan stuff. And then she would like not scan nothing. And then she'd hold a bunch of stuff together. And
wild.
Yes, it was wild. And then she, cut from ringing, but we got to see how she was doing it because of Target posted that shit.
But see, that's the problem, is that she's so worried about being on TikTok and posting the TikTok and all this bullshit that she didn't even realize, like, hello, you have a camera. How many fucking cameras do you think
you have? No, because she was in the self-checkout. Well, I guess that's how you're still in self-checkout.
However, but there is at Target, the camera's literally in your face.
Right. So
wild.
The funniest, okay, it's not funny, but then she would record herself putting her stolen goods in her trunk, then going home and doing a haul.
What an idiot. I can't even believe that was a real story.
Yeah, it really happened. And I was just, I fell down the floor like, oh my God.
Yeah, so now you had to like look at all her stolen videos.
I was like, oh my God, like, girl.
I'm tripping. I got somebody who's walking up the driveway. I'm like sitting in the dining room next to the window that's there. And in my peripheral, I saw something move. I'm like, who is that?
So yeah, she stole all this stuff. And then she made a TikTok like she'll eventually talk about it. Like, what is there to talk about, girl? You stole.
Yeah, like was she trying to justify
Oh, I don't know.
her actions?
Hell, if I
Like, no, it's for the gram.
what like she didn't justify anything. She just said she'll talk about it eventually. How legal? Yeah.
Right. She gotta go to court first.
I was just like, you gotta be an extra kind of stupid.
That she was.
Yeah,
I believe
an extra kind of stupid to do some shit like that. Like, but you know what? I don't want to judge because I do stupid things. Maybe not that unstupid, but I've been stupid.
Yeah, I feel like she should have known better though.
Girl,
yeah, you know I'm right.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm just saying, like,
yes. I mean, yeah, you can't explain away stupidity, I guess.
No.
Oh, look what you got going on over there. It looks great already. Oh, so you could tell that you do this for a living.
Thanks.
Yes, for a living, I said.
I just got so okay.
So you've been doing this for like how long?
I started when I started junk journaling. When I lived with my ex and we just never spent a lot of time. When we started not spend a lot of time together, I found a hobby other than being by myself and my dog.
Yeah, I know, but like you could tell that it looks.
I mean, I've also done like scrapbooking.
Yeah, I've done scrapbooking.
I've done scrapbooking, and I just picked. I don't know, just picked some junk journaling. I like it. I got all my supplies from Temu. Sponsor us.
Hey, Temu, though, for stuff like this, you can't even go wrong.
Yeah, that's how I got all these supplies. Temu. Reliever, though, I got from Joanne's. Yeah, like when I first moved back here.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a lot. Like, I wish you guys could see the inventory this girl's got.
Oh, I got more in store. I got boxes.
Oh, I know. Like, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg.
But so far, I got on my board. I have a lot, like, things that I want to do with this podcast. But speaking of, I want to speak this into fruition. I already told you off camera.
Amen. What is it?
So I want like us to go. Like, I'm not really looking for like I mean, of course, everybody's looking for a viral moment. I don't know what my viral moment will be, or what our viral moment will be. But I want our podcast to go so far. Like, I want the director of Terrifier to see my love for Art the Clown. And I want a cameo in the movie. I don't care if I gotta play myself, a podcaster, but I want Art to like bow me in the most, maybe it's not the right word, but like take me out of you on in the most gruesome way so I can look back and say, that was me, y'all. I can tell my nieces and all that was me. That was Titi. That sure was me.
Like, I feel like, look at like your board is like coming together, almost done. I have a blank canvas because I just keep cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting.
Oh, I'm gonna rip the paper, like raw edges, sticking stuff. Like,
I like it, man. Like, that's how you know you're feeling the journey. I'm over here still trying to just get organized.
Listen, speaking of journey, my weight loss journey, I tell y'all every episode my small wins. So I have a new small win. Did I tell you that I was able to tie my shoe standing up? Okay, I had to lean on the doorway, but
you were upright.
I was upright and I didn't have to sit and lift my leg. I was like, bitch, who am I? Who am I? I fit in a regular fat stall.
It's the new you, man.
And then I feel delulu because I'm like, well, I still have my big fupa and my jiggly belly. But I'm like, Bob, did you just see that? I stood up. I didn't have to sit to tie my shoes. That's a win. That's a win for everybody.
For everybody.
And I'm kind of salty. And I bought new Converses. And now they flipping
the platform ones?
Yeah, they flipping flop off my feet and they're my regular size. And I'm like, my feet getting smaller, skinnier.
They might be. You lose weight in like your hands, your feet, everywhere.
So, any hot topics you got?
Hot topics.
Anything interesting happening in the non-TikTok world?
No. But speaking of our vision boards, I really, really would like to attend New York Fashion Week in September next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's like still, we're playing it by ear,
Yeah.
but I just feel like it's gonna happen for us. Like I feel it.
Like, as much as I gotta be real, I feel like this episode I'm gonna be as transparent, like not like hiding, not hiding things. As much as I'm like, it's a dream of mine and I want to go, and it's something that I want to do. It's my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want to put it out in the universe that it's not for fruition, because I do have actually one of my mission work. It's just that I'm just thinking in the sense of, I want to get out of my parents. I want to be in a better mental state. I want to my own space. I want, all of me and Cannoli to have just the next couple of months when we are back together of just bonding. And I truly don't want to leave her again with someone or somewhere, because then I'm going to be like not there. I just want to be in a settled spot before I make these moves, I guess is what I'm saying. But
I know.
Rest assured, it's on
we talked about it.
It's on my face.
But I just have a good feeling of it, that it's going to happen when we want it to happen.
I hope so, but it's going on my vision board. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cannoli, she was bad. I got a bad report from her. She's tearing up boxes and going on people's dining room tables.
She was acting out. I ain't gonna lie.
And when she told me what she was headed for on the table, made total sense.
Oh yeah, she told me too.
There was a doll. She's a bomb dog.
Yeah. So I do believe that she wasn't just acting out for the sake of acting out.
Yeah, no, she wanted a ball. When she told me it was a ball, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She's like, yeah, there's a ball on the table. And I'm like, that explains it. She loves her balls. Not in its loving elsewhere.
That's what she said.
Oh, you know what else I'm putting on my vision board?
What's that?
I found these coffee things in a book thing, because so
Coffee.
Yeah, it's a coffee in a book.
Oh.
So I want to explain my vision board. I can't wait to get rid of this stupid ass cough.
I'm about to go get you some medicine, like as soon as I get done this shit.
I have I really want to write a book, like not a self book. I can't help nobody. But I really want to write a book of like how I cope and laugh through my traumas. I feel like it'd be a really great book. And then coffee, because some things that I'm putting on this board, like I don't know, like I was telling Emery, I don't want like my own brand other than the brand of a podcast, and like making our own merch eventually and things like that. But I do want to collab. Like I want to do a coffee collab. Like I want to have my own drink at Dunkin' for a month. I want coffee companies to reach out to me and have a coffee, making a coffee.
I think all of those things are possible.
Like I want to be in Terrifier 4 or 5, like whatever they want to do, like put me in there.
I feel like 4 is probably already in the works.
Probably. But you never know, they could throw me in there.
It could. I mean, it depends on who this reaches.
Yes. And then man, hell, I would do a collab with Cannoli.
For like doggy products?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dog shit's expensive.
Like she like the ball. We could do a ball. Like create her own a ball line.
I think she would love that.
She do her own ball line. Like she loves cheese. We come out with doggy cheese.
Doggy cheese.
She does. She loves cheese. She's a cheese girl. I'm like, this is how I know.
All you have to do, like, I think Cannoli is marketable on her own. So I think you could come out with like just regular old cheddar cheese, put Cannoli's face on it, and just sell it. Like it'll be a thing, and she'll be your mascot.
Yes, I mean, does she listen?
Not always.
Not always.
And that's okay. She's learning. She's forever learning.
She's just, she's just my boo. I miss my boo. But yeah, I definitely want to do those things.
We're going to do them. You hear that, y'all? We're putting it in the universe that we're going to do everything that we want to do.
I agree. I think anybody can do what they want to do.
Yeah, why not? being everyone else that you see or follow or watch their videos. I'm sure they all had the same thoughts.
You know, on my Facebook, some people have mentioned about like my weight loss journey and my things and how I should, post about it and stuff.
Mhm.
And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't, I don't know. Like, to inspire people. I don't know, think I'm that inspiring. I'm just a girl.
I think what
I'm a fat girl from Ohio.
yeah, but what makes that relatable is that is so many other people's thoughts and feelings. And if you're willing to share them, people gravitate to that.
Because we were talking about it earlier. Like some of the things I share is like TMI, but like not a lot of people do it because
they don't they don't have the courage to speak out about things that could be embarrassing or shameful, but that's all by society standards. And if you have one person that's willing to talk about it, then it makes it easier on other people, because then you realize like, oh shit, like I'm not the only one going through this or who's experienced that. It's all about being relatable.
I agree.
And I think you're a relatable person.
Oh, you're relatable.
Yeah, I just don't give a fuck.
That's relatable. I mean, I don't either. Like, I could care less. Like, well, okay, I've been a little bit more sensitive, but I've always lived my life like, yep, I'm fat. It's a belly. Move the fuck on.
Yeah.
But coming out of the place that I was in, where I wasn't valued, I'm learning to revalue myself. And it's a journey. It is a journey, because sometimes I look at myself now and I'm like, I truly cannot believe that I have gone down doing the things that I'm doing. It's insane. It's insane to me. Just like when I posted that video of me going around in circles in that fucking chair, and I'm like at my heaviest, like so slobbish, so like not giving a fuck, to where I look at now. And what made me put those together is because it came up in my memory. And it came up on my memory, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. And I was like, wow, man.
So is that video up right now still?
Yeah, I accidentally deleted it off my TikTok and then reposted it because I had like 4K views. Here I am. I accidentally deleted it. But I'm learning it is okay to start over.
It is.
So, but I got 1,000 views on it now that I had to repost it. So,
I feel like that's still a lot.
That's still a lot. Take the small wins.
Right.
What was another? You know what else I wanted to talk about? So, remember when I told you about the Jeffree Star in that podcast?
Oh yes, somebody had brought that
up. So the girl Trisha that I told you about, that I was like, oh my god, I hope like she holds his feet to the fire.
Did that act?
No, she did not. I'm so glad she didn't put this podcast up. I'm about to go on a tangent, guys, but I'm not going to yell, I promise. I'm so happy she did not put that up, because first of all, Jeffree is so toxic and so thirsty that it's insane. Then on top of that,
some people like that.
Yeah, like fuck all that, man. Fuck all that.
Okay.
Because she has been problematic in the past, but I think that we've all had problematic moments in life. I think we've all made poor choices, but I respect people, and in the sense of, I know I've done fucked up things. I know recently, we'll talk about eventually, I've done things that are regrettable. However, I'm taking the time to learn and taking the time to understand and attempting to correct my behavior, whether that's setting up boundaries and temporarily moving people from my life right now that don't serve me. And I say that to say that I'm super glad, like, she was problematic, and she became a mother, and she's married, and she has a podcast, and she's doing well from herself. And she didn't post the podcast with Jeffree, and I'm happy that she didn't, because guess what? She is winning. She was on Saturday Night Live last Saturday, like, as herself in a sketch. Like, that is fucking amazing. It's like she's manifesting things from herself, for herself, and they're happening. She's always wanted to be on Broadway. She has a one-night show on Broadway. Becoming a meme.
Is.
I think it's called Making a Meme. Patricia Paytas, whatever. I think that's so cool. She just announced it. But what I'm saying is, it's like she's not falling. Yeah, she's moving on and not falling into that toxicity because he has no changed behavior. And again, it's so sad because he has a story of triumph, and here you're still focusing on belittling people, calling people out.
Do you think maybe he has a different opinion than like you're saying that he's toxic, but maybe to him he's not being toxic.
No,
he's being maybe he defines it as something different.
I don't really care what he defines it on, to be completely honest, because when you're attacking someone because they put a fucking lash on for a mascara thing and you're just attacking her, if you want to be this mogul and move on, have a conversation with her. Why are you attacking her? Why are you making hate?
Being critical, and to him that's just him being critical.
No, because you don't know about Drama Get Girl, the YouTube days.
I don't know anything about that.
No. No. It's, it comes, I don't know. He's just not, it's just not happening. And you know what's crazy? And if you guys comment on this, because I'll do it. I have to look for it. But I actually met Jeffree Star. I met Jeffree Star, I was 26, 27. I was a year maybe.
I don't know about this.
Yes, I have a picture. I met Jeffree Star. It was after I graduated. I think it was a year after I graduated beauty school. It was my first time going to New York. I went with a friend. We were friends at the time.
I don't recall ever telling.
I was working Yes, I was working. I think you were still moved away. I don't remember. I think you weren't living here at the time.
Oh, okay.
I went to New York for IMAX, and it was the international makeup something trade show. IMAX, whatever. It's IMAX, and all the beauty influencers went. All the back in the day, it was Lime Crime and Sugar Pill and OCC makeup. I went. And everybody went. I'm going to go through the whole list of people I've seen and who I met.
I think I do remember this now.
And this is when Morphe was up and coming. So I went with a friend. At the time, we're no longer friends. We went to IMAX and we went for one day. So I first met the owner and creator of Lime Crime, Doe Deer, which she was so nice. She's Russian. I believe she's Russian. She has an accent. She was so nice when we were waiting in line to go purchase. Not only did she, and I'll get to this, all coincides with my whole Jeffree section. When I met her, she was this little petite lady with this chubby cherub face and so pale, so nice, and this vibrant colored hair. She not only shook everybody's hand in line, but asked us our name, and addressed us by our. I'm that is so. I'm gonna aspire to be that. I was ready to come up to me. I'll take a picture with you. The crazy bitch on the podcast.
Oh my gosh!
But it was really cool, and I had bought lipstick. I bought a bunch of stuff. And then I met Amy Doan, a shrinkle from Sugar Pill.
Yeah.
I met her. That was
back in the day.
Yes. She was, we had a whole 20-minute conversation. She was so cool. We talked. She asked me if I was from New York, and I'm like, no, I traveled all the way from Ohio. I'm like, whatever. And at the time, Willem, who was our RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm still obsessed with Willem. He was going to be the next day at OCC because he was doing things with OCC when they were a brand still. And I was like, yeah, I was hoping Willem was going to be here today. I was like, I really want to meet him. He is my spirit animal. He does not give a fuck. He says whatever he wants.
So what's the difference between that and Jeffree Star?
Because Willem does it for satire. Jeffree is just malicious.
So you want all the beef when we go viral and up and coming?
No, I don't want no beef for nobody because I'm not out here calling other podcasters out. I'm not out here demeaning anybody or belittling anybody. Like, if you want to be negative, all right, just don't bring that shit to me. Because if you're negative and you come my way, remember, I at people. And I'm not scared.
You do.
I will not. I do not. People, I'll continue my story in a second. I do not wake up every day and say, whose day am I going to fuck up today? That's not how I live my life. If you come at
he lives his life that?
Yes, I do.
I mean, I don't know him at all.
I don't know his ass either, but
no, I also don't even know nothing about him. Like, you know, like, you know, his influence and all that and his makeup. Like, I'm not even into it that hard. I don't really give a shit. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, if he were to like ever come near this or say anything, like, you know,
oh, then he's gonna meet his match.
Stand by it.
Hell yeah, stand by it. I don't care. Come on the podcast. Don't tell me what I can and can't say on my podcast. And I'm gonna ask you this hard question.
I'm like only just playing devil's advocate. Like, I'm not like justifying like his behavior if that is what he's doing. I'm just trying to fill you out, I guess.
No, I would. If this was somewhere and you wanted to come on our podcast, I would hold his feet to the fire, like, because I know so much.
So why didn't that?
You won't have to research if this ever happened.
So no, girl, I'm not interested in that level.
But
but why did this girl not release? I guess whatever.
Because he's because he's still on the same bullshit. He hasn't changed. Like I said,
okay.
I respect her because she.
So to her, it probably wasn't worth.
No, it's not worth the hate. Like, why would you? Like, why would you? Why? And then you invited him into your home where your children are, and this man was like toxic, and so was his hairdresser, whatever his name was, with his corny ass, threatening a whole female on TikTok. Like, get out of here. I mean, have I threatened anybody on social media? No, I've come out for looking like a message. She does.
Neither here nor there. Can't change how people
look, I guess. And I was attacked first. I was cornered into a wall. Okay, I wasn't. I was cornered into a wall. She thought she was going to eat. But anyways, back to meeting.
Yes,
Amy Doan at IMAX.
No, we're all over the place.
That's kind of my life. So we were talking or whatever. And she's like, oh my God, are you going to be here tomorrow? She's like, I could totally get you to meet Will and I can make that happen.
What?
I was like, oh my God, I have tickets today. She's like, don't worry about it. I will figure it out. And my friend at the time was like, no, we're only Sunday.
Okay, well, girl, bye. I'm going to get my opportunity. And see, did you listen to that person you went with?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you the whose person is off camera.
I think but no, I'm not gonna say it. But why? Like, I feel like that's it. You missed your calling in that moment, and you could have been a beauty mogul right now.
A beauty mogul?
Yes.
I don't. Well, I know
because back then you were heavily into like the makeup looks, and you did a good ass fucking job.
Oh, thank you.
It's like everything you're putting on that fucking canvas right now was like be on your face back then. For real.
Oh my God.
In like the most best positive way ever.
Oh, thank you. So no, I didn't get.
So now she didn't get to meet that person, y'all. Ain't that a bitch?
But I feel like it'll happen maybe one day in life.
Why not? And does that person still?
Yeah, she still makes videos. I still follow him on. I follow him not follow, but I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. He's so
nice.
But no, so I didn't get to meet him. But she was so nice, and I took pictures with them too. And then, as I was waiting in line I first found Jeffree Star. I didn't even know he was going to be there. Oh. The only reason why I knew was because I was in the line, and he walked by. And when he walked by, I was like, Jeffree. I whispered it so gently.
It caught his attention.
No, he was on his way to get something to eat, or coming back from where they had the concession stand and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what booth he's at. And then, long and behold, I found him at Morphe. So, and before I forget, I made a friend named Jessica who's still and we still follow each other on Instagram. She does horror makeup.
Oh, that's cool.
She was so nice, and I became friends with her in a line. So funny. That's how we met Jake from State Farm. We went to Vino and his girlfriend
From State Farm.
and wasn't that his name?
It was Jake.
Yeah. I called him Jake.
It just wasn't from State Farm, but that's okay.
And his girlfriend, it was like Anastasia or something really pretty like that. Her name.
Yes.
And we hung out with them. But what I'm saying is, I met a friend, Jessica, who still does makeup. She does horror makeup, and we like each other's stuff every now and then. Trying to think I'm a hot mess, but whatever. She's been on since I've been 26, so I'm about to be 39.
Wow.
And then, boom, that's when I found Jeffrey at the Morphe counter. So I pretended as if I was looking for something, and he came up to me. And this is when he had pink hair, thin eyebrows, and he came up to me. He's like, "Did you need help looking for something?" I said, "Actually, I was looking for you." And I will say this, which is so disheartening. I don't have a bad experience with Jeffree Star. I did not have a bad experience. Not only did he come from, I don't remember. No, he came from around the counter, the booth. We took selfies, and he said, "Let's look at them." And he goes, "Oh, no. You need to be," he's like, "You need to make sure you look good in these." And I was like, "Oh, wow, thank you." He's like, "We're going to take as many as you want." He's like, "Because you're going to look flawless." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you." And he was kind to me. He was kind. Okay, I'm not going to not say that. So I got my picture.
That leads me back to, it's like, yes, I understand you disagree with this instance with this lady.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, he's probably not a hateful individual. Like, he just has a different opinion.
No, I'm going to show you. In fact, on our last episode, I'm going to give you some so that you can come back with a difference of opinion. But so I know how I don't support him in the sense of when it came out unbeknownst to me, he used the N-word, trying it to be what? Yes, he used the N-word.
Jeffrey.
I mean, it was a white person that he said it to, but that doesn't negate the fact that he used it. It's ignorance.
You're like, what's he doing?
And then you don't apologize. I mean, now,
because now it's not. It was frowned upon, so now you're sorry.
Now you're sorry. So I don't agree with that. I don't agree with being in the makeup space. It's a whole lore to go down. It's the yes. I at the time I'm like, okay, I love what he's doing, but then that came out. Then now you're bullying people. Now you're trying to out people. Now you're trying to today you're trying to rewrite history. And you're still continuing with the same behavior, which is sad because there was a makeup by Shayla that he threatened to hit and do stuff to this girl. Now there's Michaela, and she's a black beauty influencer. Like, why are you attacking black women? Number one. Then you're Michaela, who's not black. She's from Boston. Now she's in her 20s and you're dead and you're 40. Why are you calling out this girl? Why are you calling her Team Land? Why are you that was kind of funny, but why are you hating on this girl? Like, if you want to call her out. But why are you continuing the same aggressive behavior?
You don't think other people act this way though?
I mean, I have acted aggressive, but I just don't get on the internet and do it because I got shit else to do.
I guess I'll have to see what you're talking about, just because I've never really seen anything involved.
Like, learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. You don't have to explain. It's same bullshit.
It's different, like when you're in a public space versus just a everyday Joe Schmo, like nobody knows you. I think all of that plays a factor too.
I can't get with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done bad horror. I don't know if I've ever done anything like super horrible in my life, but I've done questionable things. Like, why would she do that? Why would she put that up? Like, rise above, our queen, Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you go high. But I believe in if they go low, you go lower. Sometimes you got to teach people.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, nice. Like, I'm not one to be messed with, but I also, I don't care that McKenna put fake eyelashes on in her ad. I'm not like I'm make better choices than people you fucking choose to align with.
But that's what I'm saying. I know where you're coming from, but some people might have the same opinion as him.
So nobody got clowns. No, never mind. We're not gonna dog clowns. We all know I like clowns. I like a good clown.
Yeah, you do like art.
It's just so toxic.
The only clown I know you do like is art.
Well, wait, that's for another podcast. I do like clowns. I like Art the Clown. I like it. I don't like Wayne. What is it, Wayne Gacy? That's a bad.
Oh
yeah. No, we don't support that here.
Oh, sorry, Bob.
Bozo. I used to watch Bozo. My grandfather used to make me watch Bozo.
That's scary as shit. I don't want to watch nothing that has to do with that.
Bozo?
Yeah.
I mean, I said, you know what? You know how people are like, oh, I pick up red flags. I pick up clowns. So I'm sorry. I pick up clowns. I act like clowns. So, you know what? Yeah. But listen.
So real quick, I'm about to interrupt you to get back to our vision board really quickly. I'm putting this, look at this dog. Don't come up like Bruno.
Oh, that does look like Bruno.
I'm going to put him on my vision board because I want him in my future life.
He's going to be more. He is going to be. I couldn't find no bulldog ones, but hey, who knows? Him and Finley could do a collab together. I don't know what they both like together. Like there's similarities, other than they like each other.
Bruno, he likes everyone, but I have to put him on my board because I just want the universe to know that I want my puppy here.
No, I want to be with Cannoli for forever.
Yeah, but like Bruno just has a limited time due to some health conditions.
Yeah.
Just want me there,
No, I get it. Let's put good vibes on the universe for Bruno.
Oh my baby.
He is such a good boy. I'm always greeted better and better and better and better every time I come here.
Yeah, because he's getting used to you being around.
He's like, I've seen you before. Now I'm seeing you all the time. Remember the last time you didn't even want me to leave?
Because he's a baby.
And Cannoli, though, when I go visit her, she's like, oh, I'm going to follow you. Then she stops like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to stay here.
No. Oh, little Cannoli.
She's
I need to go back on one of these books here.
Yeah, that book. Which one?
This one.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what else I'm putting on my vision board? I got some Beetlejuice stickers because I want to see Beetlejuice on Broadway.
That would be fun.
Like, that is my dream. I want to see Beetlejuice.
You know what? We're gonna look at like the upcoming schedule for like Broadway shows, and I'm gonna tell you this: if Beetlejuice on Broadway and New York Fashion Week lineup, bitch, that's a sign. I don't care.
That is a sign we're gonna go.
Because there's no way those two things like go together and then we don't go. Like they're nah. No, Jesse.
Oh, and you know what else? I don't think it can happen next in 2025. I mean, you never know. But I want to be on Dancing with the Stars. I don't care if I did the last one episode.
Dancing with the Stars.
I want to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Why?
Because I'm gonna dance my way through life to people's hearts.
I guess.
I mean, I can't be on The Biggest Loser.
I don't
exist. But I want to be on Dancing with the Stars. Not only do I want to be on Dancing with the Stars, I want to do like collab. I want to do like collabs.
Hey,
I just do a lot. There's a lot I want to do. Like I have always had these dreams. I just chose love instead, and I didn't expect this to plan out this way.
Shoe in the ass.
Yeah, I sure as fuck didn't expect it to bite me in my butt.
If that's what you want, I support it.
Yeah,
do what you dream about fun.
And I'd also like to be a voiceover in an anime. But I really think I can do that. I can change my voice. They talk monotone and funny. I think I can do it.
Monotone and funny,
or really high pitch.
I don't know. I hate anime. Like it's just noise to me. Like I don't like it. But if you're into that sort of.
I mean, I'm not. I just want to do a voiceover in anime.
I mean, isn't that being into it though?
No. No, because I don't watch anime.
You don't watch it. You just want to voice it.
Yeah.
Just
So that
Well, why aren't your aspirations like different? Like, why don't you want to be a voiceover for like Disney?
I take fuck too much. Oh, I give it all Disney.
Oh no, I don't know. We're not getting back on this shit.
That's what I just say.
No, we're not doing adult.
What else do I want to do? Oh, I mean, I do want to travel. I'm about to put Selena on my vision board because I want to.
Selena Dilo.
Yep. Because I want to go visit her museum. I'm a big Selena fan. Like I want, like I don't know, like I want to go on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know, I don't know if it's gonna happen or how far I make it, but I dance. I would watch to a Selena song. I sure would.
I'm like fucking up my whole board. I feel like I need to start like taping shit down.
I want to know, you know what, to all of our listeners on all our platforms, I want to know what your guys' dreams are and just like what you aspire to do. Like, what's something that you want to do and you're like, oh, it would never happen, but it might. Like, I never thought I'd start a podcast, and I did. Hell, I'm still learning, and I know art. Listen, in 2025, I hope that our editing becomes better.
Well, you know who we have for that?
It's me.
Yes. And the more you strive to be better, Jesse, the better we will be.
Oh my God.
What?
I have another story time.
Uh-oh.
Of when I went to go pick up my laptop.
Oh, you do? Yes. Please tell the people, because it has been such a headache for Jesse to get episode 3 like onto all of the platforms.
Listen. So I take, and that's how I got this fucking cold.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Blaming the cold on?
No, this is really how it happens. This is really true story. So I don't know what happened to my laptop. It was just working really slow that I couldn't get our next episode up, episode 3 up. And that's why it's so like choppy and just.
What is that?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, these little squares. So it pops your picture out, so it looks neat.
Oh, that's neat.
Thank you. I did. Yeah, I learned it off of the TikToks.
The fucking TikToks.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna be sad.
Go ahead. When you learn the stuff on the TikToks, I'll just learn it from you.
Okay.
And then you can feel like a teacher, because I am not ever going to get.
I don't know. Should I be teaching people anything? Because I am a fucking goddess.
That seems to be pretty cool what you're doing right now. She's putting these like block stickers on the back of, who is that?
Selena.
Oh, Selena. And she's going to put that like on a background, so it's going to pop out and look 3D. And I think that's cute.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't strive for excellence. I strive to mediocre.
And you're exceeding.
Thank you. So I go take my laptop to the Geek Squad, which I'm super excited. They're about to fix this laptop, like, so I could get going on this podcast, like putting it up and fixing it and whatever.
Yeah.
Not only did they keep my laptop, well, okay, first of all, Best Buy, listen, I can see why some of you guys closed.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Then maybe that's a management thing. I'm not really sure here, but long story short, I had to go to the front, have this kid sign me in that greet you at the door for Geek Squad when I could have just walked over and did it myself. He spelled my name incorrectly and the wrong phone number. Thank God that when I finally did make it to Geek Squad. Oh, what? So I went there at 4:30. I had to wait till 7 for someone to just take my laptop. I couldn't just leave it there. You have to have an appointment to drop it off. Like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I went to Applebee's because I'm like, well, I need to stay somewhere so I can go back in. Like, I'm not about to go all the way back. I'm going to come all the way back out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm already here.
This is the coolest shit in the world, Jesse. I love this.
Oh, you're welcome. So, boom. I go to Applebee's, which the girl that took care of me was just so kind. I can't tell you guys. Like, I just embrace the kindness I've been getting because I haven't really been very kind to myself. But that's a whole nother episode for next year. That I had got a chicken sandwich, and then she gave me wings half off. Boneless wings, my favorite.
Yum.
I mean, it was halftime, whatever, but then she hooked me up with the deal, and then I went better than sex. I don't care. I cheated on my diet. I got the better than sex dessert.
What is that?
The chocolate ice cream hot cake that they have, that chocolate baba cake.
Oh, I'm like,
I call it the better than sex.
Oh, I thought that's really what it's called.
No.
Not hip.
Then boom. So then I walk back early and I just go over there on my own, and the kid takes care of me like a couple minutes early because yeah. So I explained to him what goes on with my laptop. He's like, okay. I took the notes. He updated all my stuff. Thank God he did, because he's called me. He did call me something other than Yesenia. And I said, hold on, that's not my name.
And then at least you corrected him.
And then we looked at everything and it was done incorrect. And then I already had an account, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. So, boom, that was on Monday. And I gave him my laptop. So I paid for everything that he told me to pay for. I paid for it up front. So boom, then I go pick up my laptop on Friday because I'm not telling anybody where I'm working at now, because this is like not a holiday job, my second job. This is Cannoli has needs that I need to take care of before we get into our new home. So I took on a second job to pay for those needs.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with her. She just needs to be up to date with her vaccinations, and she does have allergies that need to be taken care of. So, boom. So I was off on Friday, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go pick up this laptop. And then the guy called me. It was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Called me to let me know that my laptop was being worked on, and that I'd be able. No, it was Thursday. That I'd be able to pick it up, because he called me twice, and then he said, well, he was doing certain things on there, but I wouldn't have to pay anything. I asked him. So what am I looking forward to paying when I go up there?
Yeah.
He told me 140. And I said,
yeah,
okay, yeah. I was like, all right, that's cool, because he's doing the whole shebang.
Right. You thought, like, I'm getting the bang for my buck. Everything's going to be done, and you're not going to have to worry about this in the coming future.
Yes. So when I get up there, we'll call him... you know what? I'm not going to give him a name. So the first nerd number one comes up to me. Nerd number one comes up to me. Or sorry, geek number one comes up to me. And yes, because it is the Geek Squad. Tells me $200 and some odd. Okay. I said, that's not what, what was his name? Peter. I was like, that's not what Peter told me. And he got nervous. And I wasn't mean, because I'm never mean because I work in customer service. So I'm never mean to customers unless I gotta be.
Yeah, there's always...
So, like, I always am conscious to people who work in retail and in customer service. So I was like, yeah, no, I spoke with Peter. I'm like, look, this is your guys' number. He called me like twice, and I confirmed, I would only be paying 140. I'm not sure what this, I don't know. Like, this is incorrect.
Yeah, but nevertheless, like, y'all gotta fix this, because I've already prepaid, and I'm only going to give you the money in which I prepaid for. So I feel like anything else that they did was on them. Y'all
absolutely. Me. So then here comes geek number two with his long flowy hair and his glasses. And he, you know what? I'm going to give him credit, because he thought he was going to eat with me. And when I say eat, he was going to check me.
Never.
One, I was catching my cold. I was hot. I was hungry, and I was tired. Yeah, and had me sitting there. Geek one left for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes before Geek 2 came back. So when Geek 2 came back, when this is my first time meeting Geek 2, doesn't even, oh no, I brought mine. This one's done. Didn't even say hi to me or anything. He just went into straight explaining of why I was like just talk. I don't even know the words that were coming out of his mouth, if I'm being really honest. That he was like, yeah, it's $200 and some odd. We could put you on a payment plan.
No,
bitch.
Like, what are you thinking?
I said, excuse
that
me?
I can't pay for it?
Right. So I said, first of all, I don't need to be on a payment plan. Like, I can pay the $140. I didn't anticipate it to be almost $300. And I'm trying to figure out why I was told 140 over the phone to now that it's, X amount of dollars. And he's like,
Yep.
just talk. Like, he's just talking to talk, like he about to school me. So I had to bring Jessica Rose out a little bit. Oh, that's my alter ego.
Yeah.
So I go.
I used to be her stripper name.
So that's for a whole other podcast. So Jessica Rose, we go, i.e. me. I go, first of all, sir, I don't care what you're explaining to me because you're saying nothing but some words. I'm trying to get to the fact of number one, why was I told one price and now another? And I confirmed it twice when I said, get Peter. I want to get Peter because I'm just about to be really mean to you. And I told us I don't wake up every day wanting to be mean to somebody, but it's about to be the one. I suggest you get Peter.
Was Peter there?
Yeah, I think he was scared to come out. So geek number 3 comes. Geek number 3 was actually really nice. I think he was a manager. And he was nice looking too, but he had a white. That's no nigga.
Oh, because you were.
So he comes and he explains. He's like, I am so sorry
that they fucked this up.
Yes. He's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I see what's going on here. He's like, let me fix it.
Do you see what's going on here?
And he's like, well, actually, we had to replace something in my. I don't know the words. I'm not a geek. I'm a nerd for other things. That he's like, it is going to be an additional $40. So you're paying $180. And I said, okay, that's fine. I just don't know where I was almost paying $300 when, like, whatever. And I was like, and then I paid for what the parts before I left. Here's my receipt. So he fixes everything. So geek number 2 is salty and now trying to kiss my ass. And I was like, you know what? I would have let you take me out a date had you not been a dick. Oh, I didn't say that, but I was thinking it because he wasn't that. And he pissed me off. So then he's trying to smile and whatever. And I'm like, it's cool.
Like the customer service route.
Yes. So I'm like, it's cool. Like, it was a miscommunication on your part, but it's
not on mine.
Not on mine, to be clear. So I'm like, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna, just take my laptop and be on my way. But I was in there from, my mom kept calling me like, are you done yet? I was in there for almost 2 hours just arguing with these motherfuckers. And then he had to get geek number 3, the handsome guy that was married, that fixed everything, had to come back and finish the transaction because he didn't know how to close it correctly. And then
that's what happens when you think you're like a fucking know-it-all.
Right. I'm not afraid to say I don't know shit. I don't know shit from shit. That's me. I'm just getting hype over here because he's so bad.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But nonetheless, I got my laptop back. It's working.
That's what matters.
And then oh God, do you even want to tell them what I did? What did you do? When I accidentally got all our stuff on Spotify when we weren't supposed to go yet. Shit, we didn't even know how it was our last episodes up. It fixed itself. I figured it out.
God.
I figured it out. I'll never make. Well, I can't say never because who knows what I'm gonna fuck up next.
It's all a learning experience.
But yeah, that was my story. That's what happened.
How's your vision board coming along?
I think great. I don't think I have any more space for anything. No, it looks really good. Thank you. I'm gonna put some pops of something. Use this bitch.
Yep. I'm still working on gluing a lot of mine. I think I'm working from the bottom up though.
I respect it. I like it. I support it. So, do you have your messy and yesy?
I do.
Okay,
I
good, 'cause I don't.
I was like more prepared for this episode than I was for our previous one. That's for sure. Not the previous one. We haven't made a police episode for yet. But I was more prepared, I think, for this one than I was for episode.
I'm never prepared. I just wing it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm more of like a regimented, organized, person. You're more like by the fly, winging it, and it works for you. We're just different people.
Yes, I agree. I support that you are organized because I forgot that we were doing this thing. We did.
Oh, you literally, like, when you said that, like, you literally made my heart drop because I showed you, like, my notebook earlier, and I felt like I was so ready. I was so prepared for this episode, And then you shot my shit down like, oh,
No.
this episode. I'm like, what? I'm like, we had like 2 conversations about doing vision boards.
I'm not making excuses. My brain has been everywhere.
Yes, and I forgive you. It's okay.
Thank you. I thank you. I need a little forgiveness everywhere I can get it.
We all need a little forgiveness.
So what is your messies and yes?
Okay, so do I want to start with my messy or do I want to start with my yes?
However you want to do it.
I'll start with my mess then. I think my messy for the week and forever is early morning weekends. Like, I hate having shit scheduled on my weekends that requires me to either set an alarm or wake up earlier than what my body naturally is trying to do. Because I hate waking up for work so much during the week. And it's like, okay, Friday night, like I know I could get sleep in Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And so when I do have to do something early on a weekend, it blows my whole weekend. Because then I feel like I have to take a nap. Otherwise I can't function, or I'm grumpy, or I'm falling asleep somewhere. Or
you grumpy? Never.
I do have a reputation. So I feel like sleep makes me happier. So yeah, that sucks. So I'm not an early morning person to begin with, period, at all. But it's extra worse if it's an early morning weekend.
Yeah.
Then my yesy is art.
The clown?
Not the clown.
Oh, we got excited.
Like the craft, because it's so therapeutic. It's so freeing, like especially when we get together and do like the paint, just like on a random weekend, and just the creativity of it all. Like I love to paint. I feel like this is like my new shit. Like I think the last time I did a vision board was when we were doing Enchanted Delight with Lucy.
You're right. You're absolutely
That was the last time we did a vision board, which was like, what, 15 years ago? 20 years ago?
Yeah.
So long ago. And I feel like this is a reflection, like fast forward of where we're going in the future. And I just love art, all things art, coloring. I'm old. Coloring in a coloring book. I just bought a Hello Kitty coloring book yesterday. Yeah, man, all of it. Crayons, color pencils, paints. Even this like crafting stuff is I just love the creativeness of it all.
Well, I do work at a craft store, but we're not going to say the name because I don't want people coming bothering me. Not that anybody would bother me. This is not a seasonal job. Like if I was at Spirit, I don't want to say bother because people don't bother me. I don't want anybody coming to see me. Not because I'm embarrassed, because cannoli needs to be certified as an animal service dog, and she needs all this work done.
So what's wrong with that?
Because I don't want these older women
be like, I need a discount, Yessie.
Well, why are all these people coming in to see you? Like,
well, I'm kind of famous.
I'm kind of famous.
One day you would, Jessie. I feel it.
Thank you. So my messy of the week, well, I guess my messy in general is that I don't have any messies in the sense of anybody else. I have a messy for myself, that I need to give myself more grace. I need to be kinder to myself, and that I think I set expectations for myself that I should give myself grace for. So that's my messy. Let's all just be a little kinder to ourselves and to others.
Yeah, I feel it. I'm with that.
And my yesy is to everybody who commented on my video of where I was a year ago, weight wise, and where I'm at now, because
absolutely.
I was talking to my mom when I made that video, and which I'm still salty harping on the fact that I fucking deleted it when it had such great whatever, but it's reposted. I was talking to my mom and I was like, I really took a leap of faith posting that video of where I was a year ago, where I am now, in a sense of like, because I hadn't been confident in a while. Like, I just haven't been confident. I lost confidence in myself. And when I physically noticed, or when I visually noticed the difference, um, I was like, I'm just gonna post it. And my point is, I was telling my mom, like, people were so kind to me. People I didn't even know, people on the internet, people on Instagram, people on TikTok. Like, somebody could have just been like, oh my God, bitch, you still fat. Someone could have been like, oh, I don't see much of a difference.
But that's how you know it was real, though. It's like people did see a difference, Like,
Yeah.
so you can't knock, what you have been doing and the work you have been putting in.
Thank you. So that's my yesy, like, to all the people that were kind to me, like, don't even know. And I was ugly crying at my desk because I was just reflecting, like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. And then I felt like the last 5 months of my life, like, had I stayed in the position I was in, like, that man probably would have to been rolling me places, because I just truly let myself go. He probably had roll me into the car, roll me out of the car. Like, I almost was gonna be on 500-pound life. Having Dr. What's his name?
Nora's
Is it Dr. Now?
Doctor Now.
Tried to save my life. Who knew? I saved myself.
There you go.
So that is my yesy for this week. Do you have any?
Kudos to you, man.
Thank you. I support it. We're just out here trying to celebrate our small wins. Everybody needs to celebrate their small wins.
Absolutely.
Every win is a win, and not every loss is a loss. And I probably said that backwards, but I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't think so. I think that's how you say it.
Because some people say not a win is always a win.
Yeah, but I like it. It's so inspirational.
You know what? I do try it. I just talking.
And that's what's going to make this work.
Well, do you have any final thoughts?
Just create something, man. Go out in the world and just make it better, make it prettier, make it yours.
Don't wake up like Jeffree Star, though. Don't wake up with who you go, whose day you gonna fuck up.
Yeah, don't like go out there trying to ruin shit. Like, go out there trying to make it better.
I agree.
And that's all we got. And so we're gonna finish these boards. We're gonna post them for people to see on all the social platforms. Yeah, wherever we go, upload out. Wherever we go, upload them somehow. And if you want to comment on them, if you want to make your own and post them,
you could tag us in them. I'll repost them.
Yeah.
Yesterday I fell asleep early, so I had a bunch of messages all over the place, with personal messages, DMs, TikTok stuff, IG stuff that I just haven't gotten back to yet. But Sundays is my free day, and I sneak and do it at work when I go in office as well. So that I always reply Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Thursdays. Oh my God. Oh, you're just giving away your cover, man.
But nobody at work care about me.
Until they do.
So they do. Well, all right, guys. This has been a really great episode. Just chit chatting and making our vision boards. So
yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, me too. So we will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.